All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Prophet John here. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so very quick video here. Let's just go ahead and look at what Donald Trump just tweeted here. It's supposed to be a very, very crazy week as good and evil collide this week. We should see a lot of things of fear and virus related this week, and maybe even possible upcoming lockdowns, and also some more companies going bankruptcy because they just can't get back to normal, a normal life. They can't get back to normal business, and their stores have just been closed and closed and closed. And it seems like their stores will never fully reopen. So they're probably going to say, uh, we just can't do it anymore. We have to now file for bankruptcy protection. So we're going to see. I believe that this week could be a week where we start seeing a lot of companies just file for bankruptcy protection, okay, just because their stores are just not opening and they don't know when their stores are going to actually open up and be at full capacity. And so because of that, a lot of companies are just going to file for bankruptcy protection, starting I think we're going to see that flow in. And I know Bo Poloni talked about that as well. Well, he says it's going to be a coming period of just bankruptcy after bankruptcy after bankruptcy. So we know what happens when companies file for bankruptcy. Their stocks plummet. We just saw it with Hertz. You've seen it with some of the banking or insurance companies that file for bankruptcy, or anybody files for bankruptcy. Your company just absolutely, your stock price just plummets. So one of the ways to get the stock prices down into that, the Dow down to 8,000, is just a lot of bankruptcies. Let's say 50 companies file for bankruptcy over the next 4 weeks. Right, that's especially big. I don't think the big cap stocks are going to do that, but the mid cap stocks and the small cap stocks, that affects the price. That affects the price of the markets, of the Dow and the S&P and the Nasdaq as well. Nasdaq has a lot of tech stocks that are doing really well because everybody's sitting at home playing video games or watching Netflix or Zoom, or on Zoom with Skype or whatever the case may be. So a lot of the Nasdaq stuff are doing really well right now. Okay, so Donald Trump says that the Democratic House wants to pass a bill this week that will destroy our police. Now, I don't know what bill he's talking about that they want to pass. I haven't heard anything about the Democrats passing a bill. I'm not sure if it's a defund bill where they defund, they really defund the police forces by 60% or something like that, and it's probably mostly restricted for liberal states. Okay, defund the police, and then it says Republican congressmen and congresswomen will hopefully fight hard to defeat it. We must protect and cherish our police. They keep us safe. Yeah. Okay, so we know that there's a lot of bad cops. There's a lot of bad cops. There's a lot of cops that have to secretly taken the oath of Baphomet and or part of the KKK, or have agendas of the New World Order to seek and destroy. And so they go out there and they look to seek and destroy and not to protect. We understand that, okay? But we also understand that there's a lot of cops that you'll never see have any problems with, right? They'll play basketball with you, they'll hang out with you, they'll buy you a sandwich. You can buy them a sandwich and they'll happy. You can offer them, they'll high five you and they'll ride with supercars with you. They'll pull you over and say your car is cool, man. Have a good day, right? And there's nothing else. You know what I mean? And you'll never have a problem with them. And so this is the thing about it, is give and take. I think Donald Trump signed the police reform, and ever since then we've been seeing a lot of cops quit. And but what I would like to see is the bad cops go. The bad, I don't want the good cops to go anywhere, right? We want the bad cops to go. If you're bad, if you're in the police force for an agenda of killing and deceitfulness and lying and corruption and all that stuff, against your own people, because you're supposed to be here to protect and serve, not to go against your people. So those are the cops that we need to see leave. So those are the cops that are leaving the police department, and that's fine, okay. But we want the good cops to stay. The good cops should stay, and we need more good cops. They need to continue to be an example for more people to say we're going to treat our community with respect. They're not predators. Our community aren't predators that we're looking to seek and destroy, because that's how these cops are these days. At least the bad ones, right? They're literally looking at you like you are not like they don't serve you. Cops serve the people in their community. You're not supposed to be seeking to kill the people in your community. Okay, you shouldn't be choking out somebody who's unarmed, right? And it's 2 against 1, right? I saw a video about that. 2 against 1, and you're choking out. The person even looks like a kid, like a 13, 12-year-old kid, just getting choked out by the cops, and he has no weapons on him. Like, and there's two of y'all. You're two grown men, against this little tiny 5'2" kid, like, or teenager, or whatever he is, or just maybe he's a small adult. I don't know, but these things are not justified, and like, it's two of y'all. Just put them down to the ground and handcuff them, and then talk about what happened, right? It's just choking. People are saying, "Get off him! Let him breathe. Let him breathe. You're choking him out," and he won't stop. And it's 2 against 1, and the other cops looking at him like, yo, you're bugging right now, right? You're bugging, but he can't really say. He doesn't want to say nothing. There was a African American ADOS female cop, and she intervened with one of her cop friends or cop partners that was doing a chokehold or some type of sleeper hold move, and she said her life was destroyed because of that. So when you intervene, they could literally let you go and tell you, and then you might not even, they'll probably say you betrayed us, and you can't even get another job as a cop anywhere else. I mean, they'll put a bad word out there for you because you didn't follow through. You didn't stick with the code. You told him to get off when he was doing the chokehold. Because we it's terrible. You're putting these people in a bad position. You're putting cops should not be put in that position where they feel like their whole career will be over if they tell their partner, "Hey, get off him." That's too much deadly force for this situation. We got cops using deadly force for routine traffic stops with unarmed people. Or you go and you'll pull somebody over, or you'll say somebody step out the car, you'll search them. They have no weapons on them. You handcuff them for no, maybe just for some reason, I don't know. And then you start to, like, use deadly force on them, and they're handcuffed and unarmed. It makes no. I don't care if the person runs. I don't care if the person, starts bugging out. He's handcuffed. He's no threat to you. Deadly force is not needed at any point when somebody's handcuffed. Okay, so but it's just this is I don't know what they're teaching the cops right now, but at the same time, there's a lot of cops that infiltrated that are Masons and secret society members, and so they're here to seek and destroy and kill. And so that's the problem as well. So, not saying that's all the cops, but it's enough for everybody to say defund the cops, right? For me, I want the cops to come into work knowing that they're getting paid right, they're a nice attitude, here to protect and serve. That's it. Protect and serve, man. If you guys go in there and protect and serve, and you cut and you fire the people that don't want to do that, then everything will be fine. It's that simple. Protect and serve. You're here to help the neighborhood, not destroy the neighborhood. You're here to help and protect the people, not kill the people. I mean, it's that plain and simple, right? So if the cops acted that way, if all of them acted that way, then it would be a lot easier. Okay. So anyway, because the markets, everybody was talking about that the markets were going to be, this could be a terrible week for the markets. And right now the futures markets are only down a little bit, under 100 points. Oh, never mind. It looks like the futures markets have been updated. It looks like. Oh no, that's not the futures market. This is the futures market here. It says Bolton spokesperson denies a report that he'll vote for Biden. Okay, well, he's definitely not voting for Trump after he put out that book. We got the futures is only down 58 points. Tyson's chicken imports because of the virus cases. We got people talking about cases are rising. Potential lockdowns are coming back again, maybe temporary lockdowns, and the markets don't care. The bulls are trust of all the terrible news. So that's out there. It could definitely be fake. We know that, but maybe we're not going to allow the markets to go down. And maybe this is the Feds. The Feds are probably pumping here, so we'll see how the futures look in the morning, pre-market, right? Because that's what matters is when it actually opens. What does the markets look like? So pre-markets, we'll find out. 6:37 a.m. when pre-markets open up for most exchanges. So we'll look and see what the markets look like. If the markets go green and shock everybody tomorrow, I'm going to be looking to buy some more of the four stocks and I continue to add to my position at a cheaper price. So we'll see. We'll see if this is if this is just the Feds right here pumping the markets before they go to sleep. They're Mnuchin and these guys are wide awake. So when they go to sleep, maybe the markets start to dive. So we'll see how this plays out. But everybody's predicting a red week and the Bears taking over this week, and a lot of fear into the markets this week with China, China versus India, the virus, and defunding of police and all types of stuff that is going on. And let's see if the Bulls can surprise everybody here and just keep it green, or keep it stable, instead of seeing a nice little plunge here. Peace out. God bless. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Eyes open.